Hello Taurus, welcome to your March 2019 reading. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. From Le Vampire, you've pulled the card of Eternal Youth, which is all about maintaining that energy, newness and vitality. So with this one, it's very much how you feel on the inside comes out on the exterior. So if you're feeling tired, weary, feeling like you're suffering in some way, then that has the opposite effect of appearing how you want to appear. I feel is more youthful, like you are more optimistic. That's how you want to perceive, but there is an energy around you of having suffered something over the last few years. I get it as an energy of feeling like things are not going your way. From the Dark Goddess Oracle, you've pulled the card of Persephone. This is all about compliance. Now, Persephone is the archetypal victim of Greek origin. So she was carried off to the underworld by Hades without struggle. So it's about acquiescence. You know, it could be that you have wondered why bad things have happened to you. There's this energy of feeling victimized by circumstances or a person perhaps. Now, you may be inclined to perhaps a little bit more reflection around this than you should. Very much an energy of, it may provide you with attention, but not the right type of attention, because keeping yourself stuck thinking that you are being victimized is really denying yourself a happy, fulfilled life. You know, Persephone acknowledges that you may be stuck in a rather difficult situation, but I do feel that there is an energy here of being able to get yourself out of this energy. Having suffered emotional upheaval, perhaps even some inner trauma, has led to an energy of self-pity around you, which is understandable. You know, you've gone through a lot here, Taurus. Others may not agree with you, but I feel that you have gone through a lot. But there's also a warning with this card about playing into that victimization or feeling like the victim. It invites negativity, and it can be a bore to endure for those around you. So here there's an energy of dissolving that, changing the woe is me attitude to bring about a better, more positive, more youthful energy around you. So we'll see where this goes here, Taurus. I'm going to leave that as the overall energy. For you, I'm going to be using the Waite deck, and for the person that you are thinking about, I'm going to be using the Hanson deck. So let's get started. First off, I've already meditated on your energy, so I'm going to get straight into the reading here, Taurus. Let's first focus on what you've brought to this situation in the past. The Eight of Pentacles, okay. So I do feel like you have thrown yourself into work after some kind of traumatic experience. I do feel you've focused your energy here on more material things. Your work, your business, you've been dedicated to that. You've been up for the challenge, but you've used the work here, I think, as a way to get through this trauma. I feel that very strongly. Let's take a look at the energy of the other person that you have been dealing with here, Taurus. The Ace of Rods and the Magician card of what they've brought to this situation in the past. Okay, so it seems like they're around this other person. I feel like there has been an energy of wanting something new, bringing about something new. They're wanting, I get there, I could be speaking to a couple here who perhaps are in that a little bit more mature, but not fully there. It's like maybe 30s, 40s, maybe 50s here, where you're kind of in that stage where You've gone through the youthful part. You may have even brought up children together for some of you. It doesn't have to be, but I get that energy of getting to this stage in life where, for one of you, that the focus is very much on bringing back youth or youthful vitality. This could be someone going through a midlife crisis, or any kind of life crisis here where they feel like they need to get their pep back, pep in their step. Let's take a look and see where you currently stand with this situation here, Taurus. Okay. The Empress. Okay. Well, I like this because your current energy, and I feel this is you, Taurus, you could be a mother or not, but I feel like you're taking care of your own needs. After, in the past, been focused or working on something else. Recently things have changed here where you started to devote more time to your own needs, desires, and I like this energy for you. It's about personal fulfillment. Seeking personal fulfillment, focusing on your own goals. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I think for you it's been needed. It's been needed. Let's look at the energy of the other person. The Tower in reverse. Okay. So there's something around this other person, maybe a resistance to make some important changes in their life. Okay. So this could go one of both ways. It could potentially be, for some of you, I get that this person is trying to avoid a breakup, an ending of the situation. For others of you, there is also an energy around this person of being resistant to making the changes that may be necessary in order for this relationship to grow, to get to the next phase of life here. Let's take a look and see where you hope to stand with this in the future, Taurus. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay. Now with this one, I get this energy of waiting. You're waiting for things to pay off for you. You are undecided about which direction to go in the future, what success looks for you, how it looks for you in the future. So you're not making any moves just yet. You are waiting to see how things work out in your current situation because you've already put a lot of work, effort into this. So you seem to be waiting here to reap the benefits of your hard work. And you're unwilling, really, to move away from this just yet. Okay, let's take a look and see where the other person hopes to stand with this here, Taurus. Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. Well, I don't think that this person is hoping for a breakup. I do feel like they are hoping to make things better where there's a disconnect. There seems to be a disconnect in some way. Maybe even you have broken up with this person, but I do get an energy around this person of I mainly pick it up that this person doesn't want to end this relationship, even though there's been this energy around them of wanting something new or perhaps craving newness. It seems to me like there's an energy around this other person of wanting their youth back, their vitality back, and they may have sought it from something other than this relationship, and that may have been the problem, the trauma that was experienced here for some of you. Now when it comes to how you view this person here, Taurus, let's take a look. Three of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. There may be a situation, I get it could be in a workplace, where there is a third party, or you view that they have an interest possibly in a third party at work. I also get this energy of this person not really working together with you. I feel like you've put in all the work here, or at least you feel like you've put in the hard work, and that may be where this energy of feeling like a victim comes from, because you feel like the circumstances here have created a situation where you feel like you've put in most of the work in this relationship, and this other person seems to have coasted or be involved in some other situation. A third party, I get it as possibly in a workplace, or if there's no third party here, it's more about them just not putting in the work that's required for this to feel like you're being recognized, rewarded for your efforts. I feel like you're waiting for recognition from this other person for everything that you've done. Now, let's see how this other person views you here, Taurus. The High Priestess. Okay. So with this one, they are looking at you. I do feel that there is attraction. You know, I see you as being quite attractive, mainly because of your achievements. I think you really seem to be in a place here because of this hard work that you've put in. If this is an outside business or something that you have tried to, you're bringing to fruition, creating, I feel like this person is attracted to that. They like that you are achieving, that you appear to be making a go of it, making a success of yourself. So there is attraction to this. They are also feeling that you are quite intuitive, that you know what you're doing, or you seem to give off that energy of knowing it's almost like knowing the ins and outs of life, the deeper mysteries, that kind of thing. I feel like this person feels that you have depth to your personality. I don't feel that there's anything superficial that this person feels about you. Now, when it comes to your doubts and fears here, let's take a look. The Five of Swords. There's that victimization, feeling victimized. I don't know, I'm picking up that there is some kind of situation. I think for most of you here it's a third party, possibly that was created in the workplace, where you have felt like you were very hurt by this. Well, you were hurt, yeah, you were hurt by this. You may have even had to walk away at one point from this relationship, feeling upset, defeated, like this person has wielding some kind of power over this situation, because I feel that you've put a lot of work into this relationship, and they may have not recognized your strengths, your capabilities, your uniqueness, and you're fearing being further victimized, I feel. Let's have a look and see what the doubts and fears are for the other person. Temperance, okay. So this person is looking to maintain balance in their life. I do think that the situation with you is balanced. I do feel that you provide stability for this person, peace, strength. They may even see you as incredibly patient with a particular situation that has happened here. But they seem to be fearing that something will affect this balance, this being able to, well, I feel it's more inside themselves. There's an energy around them of, they may be someone who is quite excessive in some way, unbalanced. And it could just be that this person, because they're going through some kind of life crisis here, where they feel that sense of unbalance. And so they're fearing, or they're doubting their ability to maintain this balance or to become more balanced in their life. There's some kind of excessive behavior that they've engaged in here that seems to have gotten a bit out of control, I think, here, Taurus. Now, this can resonate the opposite way around, so keep that in mind. Let's take a look at your challenge. What is the challenge here for Taurus? Judgment. Yeah. For you, it's getting to that moment where you can make a choice about what's worth keeping in your life, what's worth taking to the next phase of your life. It's very much that kind of wake-up call energy, that moment of, that almost that point of no return here, where you feel like you can't keep looking back at the past anymore, carrying anything from the past that is negative. It's dropping that, and instead it's becoming lighter and moving forward, having learned what you can from this situation, but letting it go and making the decision to become lighter. Remember, there's an energy here of not letting that energy of being a victim in this situation carry through to your next phase of life. I feel that's what this Judgment card is about when it is in the challenge position. Do you really want to keep thinking this way, that things will not get better for you? Or do you want to learn what you can from this, let it go, and move forward with an energy here of no longer being the victim, regaining your strength, and moving forward with a new start, a new energy, regaining that spirit within you of, you know, I feel like there's a situation here that may have taken away like that childlike wonder, that it feels like it's been stolen from you, but that's kind of the energy that I feel around you of why you have held on to this. You feel that this is a very unfair situation. So I think for you, the challenge here is to shake that off. Shake off that energy of feeling like the victim in this. Now, when it comes to the challenge for the other person, let's take a look. Okay, the Eight of Cups. So their challenge here is to leave something behind. I feel it's some kind of, well, for some of them it's leaving their youth behind, becoming more mature. Some kind of behavior, a situation which has led them to feel unbalanced, leaving that behind, and I get this energy of moving on to more maturity is their challenge. Leaving one phase of life and moving into the next is a challenge for them. They may fear old age, they may fear appearing old, getting old. That's what I'm picking up here, Taurus. Now, before I go to part 2, and there'll be lots to clarify in part 2, so I hope if this is resonating that you join me there. The link will be below in the descriptions box, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. Before I go there, I want to pull out some cards and see what we can have a sneak peek at the outcome here for Taurus. So let's take a look. We have the Hanged Man. Okay. seeing things from a different perspective. We also have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so with this one, it may be that something has zapped your confidence, made you angry, this feeling of being victimized in some way. Oh, and the Ace of Wands. I like that. There again is that making a judgment for a new start. You know, when you look at eternal youth and the Ace of Wands, it's all about regaining that energy, bringing about the energy back into your life, being excited about the future and not staying in that energy of things are not going to improve for me, that I'm going to be victimized again, that I'm not going to let this happen to me, that kind of negativity. That's what I'm picking up here. I feel it's more about you coming to a realization here about what's worth holding on to and what isn't when it comes to your mindset. Freeing yourself from an energy of victimization. Let's look at the potential outcome for the other person here. I'm going to get 2 more. Okay, all right. Let's take a look. The Devil in reverse. So freeing themselves from something that has been, I feel, a toxic behavior. What have we got? 6 of Swords. Yep. Moving to again, I get movement away from some kind of toxic behavior, and freedom, liberation, freeing themselves. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. I hope that you join me there if this is resonating. Again, the link will be below in the descriptions box, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. Be about another 30 to 45 minute reading. We'll go in depth. We'll be pulling out a lot more cards, clarifying everything here, and seeing where this goes. So I hope that you join me. If not, then I wish you all the very best, Taurus. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And also, I'm coming back soon with Richard for the He Said, She Said, the new March readings, so look out for those. And also be doing the mid-March readings, and those are the general readings as well. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I'll be pleased to hear from you, and I will speak to you again very soon. Wishing you the best, Taurus. Bye.